Hey guys, if you have this problem with your robot, it's not working and the light just keeps going in circle and circle and circle. Anyways, there's a few things you guys can do, but the first thing is if you have warranty. So if it's fairly new, under a year old, go ahead and contact customer service and they will most likely just send you another one, a replacement. All you have to keep is the battery. They are not gonna want to give you a new battery for obvious reasons. It's part of their business. But anyways, if you don't have any more warranty, well, what I've read online from a few people was that some just left it charging for 3 days. They didn't touch it. All of a sudden, it was working again. Others took out the battery and then just left it there again 3 days. I'm not sure why they left it 3 days, but that was the number that everybody was saying. 3 days, came back, put the battery in, and then finally was working again. So those are the two things that you guys can try. Obviously, if it's fairly new, go ahead and contact customer service so they can just send you another one, because this thing just doesn't stop. Anyways, another thing that I personally tried did not work was just leave it to kind of die. Didn't charge it. Then charged it back again. Still didn't work. But anyways, if you guys want to take out the battery, just flip it. And then on the back, you guys are going to see these screws. Just take those out, just like so. So just unscrew it and this whole thing comes out. This whole thing is the battery. That's how the battery looks like, by the way. But anyways, just leave it off. Don't touch it. I would try it in an hour, putting it back in. Obviously, for us to make sure it's resetting, right here, press down on it. I should mention that if you're contacting customer service and you already got another one of these, maybe it wasn't a legit one, not from the iRobot itself, not by the brand itself, don't tell them that. Don't tell them you got another battery, although that technically could screw up your robot. So that's one of the reasons why they don't want you buying one that's a third-party one, because that could happen. It's actually true, but don't tell them that. Just take out the battery, keep it, tell them that everything's original, your pads. I know a lot of people get third-party pads as well. Don't tell them that. Tell them that you got everything, all the real stuff, okay? So they don't tell you that to change it up, and although you should, obviously, don't use the third-party ones as well for the cleaning. Try out the other ones and see if that fixes the error, although it won't, but just in case. And then, anyways, apart from that, right now, put it back in an hour, see if it works, and then you should be all right. And then if it doesn't, then try the 3-day rule, which I read a lot. A lot of people wait 3 days for some reason, so you can try that too. All right, so as you guys know, this robot had that spinning circle, and the way to fix that, in my case, what worked was taking out the batteries and leave it without the batteries for several days. Now, I've read online some people left it 3 days. That was good. In my logic, if you just leave it an hour, you should be good. It's the same thing as leaving it 3 days. In my case, I left it days, like about a week with the battery out. This disconnected. All right, so that unplugged as well. And now I just put the battery back in. I plug that back in and no more circle. So right now it's finally fixed.